All right, this is page 14, and I have 3 columns. We added one at the very end. It's okay if it's super skinny. And then we have 3 rows. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We have 9 boxes. I'm not going to add any more boxes. We have 9 total. 9, 9, 9. We added one at the very end. All right, so the first word that we have, number 12, is complementary. That means you add 2 angles and it equals 90. The other way you can think about it is you subtract from 90. Subtract from 90. So if they give you one angle, which they will when you take your test and you do the examples in here, they're going to give you one angle. If you need to figure out the other one that's complementary to it, you're going to subtract from 90. So can somebody give me a number for an example? Any number? Well, not any number, but. Can you give me a number, Uriah? Okay, 80. So, well, actually, we had already done 80. Pick another number. Pick another number besides 10 and 80. 60. All right, so if they say it's 60, you're going to do 90 minus 60. That's going to give you the complementary angle, okay? So you subtract from 90. So it's going to be 30. So then that means 30 and 60 are complementary because their sum is 90. You subtract from 90 to get the complementary angle. Okay, give me another number besides 30, 60, 10, and 80. 20. So it's going to be 90 minus 20. That equals to 70. You can use the decimals calculator when you take your test. 20, that means 20 and 70 are complementary because they equal 90. So those are some examples. You will literally see these same examples when you take your test and when we do the review and examples. Great. I'm not recording. I mean, I'm not sharing my screen. All right, supplementary. So supplementary is almost just like complementary, except for supplementary, we are going to add the 2 angles just like complementary. Add the 2 angles equals, how much do you think supplementary is going to equal? Does anyone know? Yeah, 180. Those are the 2 numbers we've been using a lot when we talk about angles, 90 and 180. The other way you could think about this is you subtract from 180. Okay, so when you think about complementary, think about 90. When you think about supplementary, you're going to think 180. Okay, those are the 2 numbers you need to remember. You won't be able to use notes, so please remember those numbers. We'll do some review before you have to take your test. All right. So can someone give me a number for this one? You're going to start with 180. Give me a number, please. Give me a number, Tayshawn. Sure. 180 minus 60 is 120. That means 60 and 120 are supplementary because their sum is 180. Okay, come on, give me another number. Besides 60 and 120. Sure. 180 minus 40 is 140. That means 40 and 140 are supplementary because their sum is 180. Okay, Eric, can you give me a number?
80.
180 minus 80 is 100. So 80 and 100 are supplementary. That's what supplementary means. When you add the 2 angles and their sum is 180. Okay, number 14. We've talked about this one a little bit. Angle measure of a line. So if you remember supplementary, not supplementary, obtuse, okay, so we did acute. You're gonna see this on the test. It's the small one, less than 90, smaller than a corner. Think about a corner, it's gonna be smaller than a corner. The right angle has to have the box. It's 9 degrees, it's the corner. Now, obtuse is gonna be bigger than this, okay? Now, we said that obtuse has to be bigger than 90, but smaller than 180. So if this keeps expanding, what will it end up looking like once it reaches, like if it keeps going, what will it end up looking like? Like a line. So the measure of a line is 180 degrees. Okay, the measure of a line is 180 degrees. The other way you could think about it is a circle is 360. So a line, the angles on top of the line are half a circle. That's one way, that's something you have to know for geometry. Okay, the measure of a line is 180 degrees. Think about it as a half circle.